Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Winslow. Outside Jackson. Valanciunas inside. Defended by Bagley. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Now, here's Fox. 6 to shoot. Bagley the pass to Fox. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Morant. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
Here's Morant. Shoots over Fox. In close, he hits it.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Barnes kicks to Fox. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Bagley. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brooks the pass to Jackson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Fox finds Barnes. It's Bielitsa. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. Back to Bielitsa. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
The Kings trail by 9. It's Bielitsa, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
It's stolen by Bagley. Bielitsa with it. He's picked up by Brooks.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes passes to Bagley. Stolen by Winslow. Morant against Fox. Tries again. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. To the inside. Jackson down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Jackson gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good ball movement here by the Kings. The drive by Brooks. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Morant dishes to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Hield. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the toughness from Hield to convert the basket despite the foul? What an effort.
Free throw drops for Hield. 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle, here's Clark, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position. And the Kings making a change here. Alex Len's checked in for Harry Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. Barnes, he's checked in for Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of five-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. Guys, his time is now.
Sure is, D.A. Thank you.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Down low. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from Barnes. Jones drives in, misses the layup. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Barnes, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Alex Len. Hield comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Gutteridge. Melton takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Melton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Barnes kicks to Hield. Sacramento moving it around. Joseph, the pass to Barnes. Joseph dishes to Barnes. Kings with the fresh shot clock. And Hield able to finish.
Just another way Hill can generate offense, making good on the second chance opportunity.
Anderson outside. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Clark. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings trail by 10. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Oh, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
It's tipped. And now the Kings, fast break, pushing it up. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Melton, to the paint. Back to Jones, to the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Kings. 54 seconds left now here in the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Clark, the pass to Gutteridge. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Hield. Outside, Joseph. Inside. They kick out to Hield. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The Kings trail by 5. To the middle. Picked away. And here's the fast break. Feeds it to Jones. Stolen by Joseph. One-on-one here. Hield finds Bazemore. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It's Memphis out in front at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you see it? Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Morant outside. He kicks it to Brooks. Morant looking around. 6 on the shot clock. On deep. The shot will not fall. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. For the tie. Fox, no good. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Yep, it counts.
Right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
Barnes kicks to Fox. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Shoots over Fox. Morant with another miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Fox.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Morant with another miss.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I mean, on the passing end of so many of these, this time Fox is set up for the finish, and he can fly.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies ownership were exploring relocation. Now, the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Here's Brooks. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The layup off target. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 2. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Valanciunas. The shot, no good. Good D by Barnes. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Kyle Anderson in for Justice Winslow. Sacramento also making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. And Jabbar.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Bielitsa. Hield comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Jackson passes to Clark. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And again, Memphis no good.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Morant against Joseph. And he converts the layup. Joseph's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's the pass to Jackson. Holmes with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Parker right side. Outside Joseph. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Joseph, the pass to Parker. Comes up empty down low. Anderson against Hield. Here's Gutterich. Knocked away. It's stolen by Hield. We're at the end of the third, and we've 've 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 ' Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Kings leading, and a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Holmes in at the 5. Back to Hield. Fox kicks to Hield. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento moving it around. The 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That's his first foul. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jackson. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. And Winslow subbed in for Tyus Jones. Valanciunas, the rebound by Giles.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Clark outside. To the inside. Inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Sacramento also making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Harry Giles. Back to Hield. The 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brooks dishes to Clark. And he uses the glass on the layup.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Hield outside. Over in the corner, Barnes hits it from 3-point range. And the Kings lead by 5.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Morant outside. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him. So the Kings will take it the other way. Hield finds Barnes. Back to Hield. Fox with it. Passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, this is why Fox's teammates love him. I mean, when they're open, he makes sure to get it to him.
Brooks misses.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Out to Parker. Poked away. Stolen by Winslow. Morant outside. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Clark.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Clark dishes to Valanciunas. In the corner, Winslow with it. Valanciunas, good. Now it's just a 3-point Kings lead.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valanciunas remains unfazed by pressure situation. This is why the coaching staff has Bagley out here in these moments. I mean, because they know he can deliver.
Here's Parker, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. He's good at coming up with the big bucket. This is why Parker is out here. When it's an important possession, he steps up his game.
Over to the left wing. Here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Kings now. Sacramento leading by 5. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pass to Winslow. On the wing, Winslow. He dishes it to Brooks. Shoots from 8. Another shot. Winslow's shot is off. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here we go. There's Winslow. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they...
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And, Kevin, this...
This is not an easy challenge.
Let me just. Oh, look at this! Come on, why you got this guy guarding me? Green. Oh, come on. Leave him open. He can't shoot, coach. Oh my, Kobe! All-time Kobe.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to DA Jacob.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bjelica is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game here. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
So much pub for Zion coming into this league. I hope fans realize that it takes time to learn the NBA and to establish an identity.
Here's Holiday after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot. Favors trying to break free, and it's Fox with the rebound. Favors can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox dishes to Bagley. The feed to Barnes. To the wing right side. Fox kicks to Barnes. Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's Williamson on the assist from Favors.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Bogdanovich finds Fox. Kings moving the ball around. On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Fox. Wants to get it to Bjelica, and does. From 10 feet out, and the Kings check on 2 more.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. Got a piece of it. Count the basket. Williamson's got 7 points in the game. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Kings, Giles checked in for Bagley. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Pelicans pull it in. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the boards. Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Now, here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good. Williamson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Bielitsa passes to Hield. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Ingram finds Williamson, and that one is good. He's got 13.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Hield the pass to Fox, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Now here's Hayes. Passes it to Okafor. Outside Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Redick is a master at getting to the line, finding ways to fool the defense and getting them to bite.
And both free throws good for Redick.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Len. Excellent D there from Okafor. Hayes down low. Can't hit from in close. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. It's the NBA. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying
being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
He's out there with Hart. Then there's J.J. Redick. And there's Jackson. And it's Okafor in at the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hart, that's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the pass to Bielitsa. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Down low. Jackson finds Redick. New Orleans moving it around. Outside for Jackson. Back to Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Okafor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hart the pass to Jackson. Here's Hart. Guarded by Fox. Feeds to Okafor. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hart. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now an 11-point Pelican lead. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Bielitsa misses. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Okafor kicks to Hayes. Back to Okafor. And the rejection by Holmes. Pass to Bielitsa. He dishes it to Barnes. Here's Holmes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent and just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working and hopefully the percentages will keep going up. Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. The steal. Ingram wide open, and another 3 for New Orleans.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Derek Favors. Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Jabari Parker comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Williamson misses from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And it's Ingram missing.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Parker outside to the paint. Bagley the pass to Joseph. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 16. Launches it. The shot, no good. Here comes Williamson. He's got 13. Here's Melly. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so it's New Orleans in command with a 16-point.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 13 points and 2 rebounds. And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. To the middle. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Ingram.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Bogdanovich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Basket, good. Bjelica's got 6.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Barnes. Fires it up, nails the baby hook. He has 6.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Unhindered, going all the way. And he misses the fast break layup. And here comes the break. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday surveying the floor. There's the triple. Back to Ingram. To the right side. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. And that one, good.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
It's Ingram on the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson finds Favors. Inside, kicks it out to Williamson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bjelica's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Williamson, the pass to Favors. 3 on the clock. Ball, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Fox. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Floats it up for Williamson.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Bjelica passes to Fox. Back to Bjelica. Yes, that goes in. Bjelica's got 8 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Out to Ingram. Outside Holiday. Outside Ball. Out to the wing. And stolen by Barnes. Bogdanovich passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Favors. Right side, Ball. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is where you like to see Zion go to work in the lane, where his size is a decided advantage.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here's the break. Here's Hield. The pass to Giles. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Jackson. He's out there with J.J. Redick. Hart is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Giles kicks to Joseph. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Taken away by Hayes. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. That shot off. Good D by Hield.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Joseph looking around. Back to Giles. Down low, here's Parker, and the layup is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pelicans leading by 6. Back to Redick, kicks it to Jackson. He feeds it to Hayes. Pulls up. The rebound by Giles.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And that one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And stolen by Bazemore. And they're pushing it up. Here's Hield. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor comes in for Hayes. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Sacramento also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Hield the pass to Holmes. Parker finds Holmes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Redick surveying the D. It's stolen by Hield. It's Fox with the drive to take the lead, and the layup is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Redick kicks the ball. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Barnes' teammates feel comfortable with him taking the shot. Pressure does not seem to faze him in big moments.
Hart the pass to Okafor. Can't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Hield with it. Now guarded by Redick. And stolen by Redick. Here's Hart. And it's Fox with the rebound. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Then for the Kings, Bagley comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And Bielitsa in for Parker. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size. And still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Here's Favors. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bielitsa. Healed outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. It's tipped. The kick out to Fox. From the top of the key. And that one hits back iron.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
It's so fun to see Brandon Ingram evolve. He's a true student of the game, and each year he keeps improving.
Fox goes in. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. The killer instinct of Favors. This man takes no prisoners when the game is on the line.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Reddick. On the wing, Holiday. Williamson finds Ingram. To the paint, Fox with the steal. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
right now. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. We are in a situation with time on the clock. Oh, my gosh. I am under pressure right now. Kobe is locking me up. But it doesn't matter because that's LeBron James. LeBron James. Let me show you.
One of the best, the lively and colorful Riverwalk. Just part of what McMahon. Let's go straight over.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Ialica is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center position. And for the Spurs, DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. From the arc. Murray, no good. Here's Bagley. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now Murray. Down low. Shot's good by Lyles.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. DeRozan against Fox. And finished off by Bagley.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
So it's the Spurs now. Sacramento making their last shot.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Ialica finds Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's Bjelica with the foul. That's his first foul. Aldridge double team. Lyles passes to DeRozan.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Bagley following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside for Bagley. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Sacramento also making some changes. Parker's checked in for Bagley. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And Jakob Pirtle He's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento.
There's no stopping Poeltl when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Out to Parker. Holmes passes to Hield. Sacramento moving it around. And here's Joseph for three. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Gay. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Bazemore will bring it up for Sacramento. 6-point game. Pass to Holmes. Parker outside. Now here's Joseph. Jacks up a three. Takes the three. He doesn't hit that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's White. And a missed layup.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Mills passes to Poeltl. Second shot opportunity. And the pass to Walker. And here is Bellinelli. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings ahead, leading by 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the 5. Rome in the paint. Joseph has an open look. Those three-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Walker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential. But he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And the Spurs with some changes. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Joseph kicks to Holmes. Back to Joseph. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Joseph's got 5 points so far. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Poeltl kicks to Walker. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Poeltl has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
It's Bielitsa. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Walker in the post. Joseph on him. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Walker.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bogdanovic passes to Joseph. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Pirtle.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Joseph looking over the floor. For the 3. It's Bielitsa, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Giles comes in for Bielitsa. Barnes, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Fox, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Outside, Joseph. No good on the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Kings now. Inside. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 1, and the bucket from Bielitsa.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
They kick out to Hield. Joseph dishes to Hield. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on White.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Hield. Offensive rebound. It's Bielitsa. Pass to Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. On the wing to Rosen. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and it's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Can he give it? And
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
We've got Murray. Aldridge out there with Lyons. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half. Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
For 3, Murray traps in the tray. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Barnes finds Bielitsa out left of the wing. The wide open look here for Fox. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. And stolen by Bielitsa. And stolen by Murray. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Bagley.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And the Kings making a change here. Parker's checked in, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings.
How about the range on that one, guys? I'm not sure they want Murray taking that shot, but they'll certainly take the result.
Feeds to Bazemore. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Spurs. And finished off by Walker.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
13 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Walker in the post, covered by Parker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Poeltl, he's checked in for Lyles. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. And a change for Sacramento. Giles is checked in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Kings trail by 12. Parker kicks to Giles. Sacramento moving it around. Bazemore. No one around him. Again, the miss by the Kings. It's Poeltl top of the key. The tray. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Bazemore for 3. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 5.
Barnes is strong and athletic, aggressive on the glass, not afraid to get in there and mix it up.
Walker against Fox. Poeltl. Another shot outside for Murray. And the 3 off target. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Barnes passes to Giles. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Spurs with some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bellinelli. Derek White comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And it's Buddy Hield in for Kent Bazemore. Second chance shot. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay. Aldridge has got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Here's Giles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Here's White. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Holmes. The Kings trail by 10. From past the arc. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Kings also with the sub, Bielitsa. He checks in for Harrison Barnes. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Outside, Fox. To the middle. Kings with the fresh shot clock. Bielitsa passes to Fox. Lets the three fly, and Bielitsa hits from deep. Bielitsa's got it back down to within single digits for the Kings. White left side. Passes it to Forbes. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Spurs shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, after suffering a devastating Achilles tendon injury during the 16-17 season, Gay has bounced back really well. I mean, has quietly become a much better outside shooter, too.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Spurs out in front, up 8. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Hield in at the 3 spot. And it's White missing. The Kings trail by 6. Hield attacking. Good work there as it goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Forbes the pass to Lyles. Good D by Hield.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
6 feet out. And Lyles finishes inside. And the Spurs lead by 4. The Kings have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Fox goes in. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Fox has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
San Antonio calls timeout. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray comes in for Derek White. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And the Kings making a change here. Barnes is checked in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Spurs leading by 3. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, one of the biggest fears when you face a team like this with DeRozan is his ability to run the floor. And when he does that, he can hurt you on the break.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Right side Aldridge. And stolen by Bielitsa. Bagley finds Bogdanovic. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. DeRozan with it. Headed now by Barnes. Over to the left wing. Forbes the pass to Murray. Back to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Outside DeRozan. He feeds it to Aldridge. And stolen by Bielitsa. One-on-one here. Bogdanovic passes to Bagley. To the middle. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. It's tipped. Rocket 6. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's DeRozan. Good D by Bogdanovic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Forbes the pass to Murray. Fox with the steal. And now the Kings fast break. It's Bielitsa. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Over Barnes. The kick out to Aldridge. Out to the right wing. White looking around. Overhealed. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Sacramento with the ball. Here's Fox as the Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Tries again. Bielitsa misses, and it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Murray outside. This one for 3. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to...
Let me show you, Rook. Listen, man, that's the vet in the Rook right there. LeBron James going in the post. Domination. That's all I can say about it. It's simple as that.
So
check the stats. LeBron, 4 points.
So the first ever 2K TV challenge is dominated by Champ, winning 5-3. I love it.
I really appreciate you having me on this challenge, man. It was awesome.
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge, spanning. And we've got time.
Hey, Kevin. The kid.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5 down low. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Bagley trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. Memphis with the ball.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Fox with it. Pass to Barnes. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Fox. Barnes outside. 4 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense or at least get them on their heels. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Bagley the pass to Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Right side Bagley. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Bielitsa with the bucket.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Morant finds Jackson. Valanciunas with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And it's in there.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Bogdanovich. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Brooks outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson down low. He's covered by Bielitsa.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Pass to Fox. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland, and he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Parker outside. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Parker kicks it to Bazemore. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark, and he makes that one. Clark's got 5 now.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Clark. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Kings will take it the other way. Passes it to Giles. A putback. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Gutteridge. Here's Clark. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. 44 seconds left in the first. Here's Giles. Out to Parker. Outside, Fox. To the paint. It's intercepted. Here's Jones. It's deflected.
Sensational coverage by Bazemore there. His length makes him a threat to always be able to block shots like that.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The pass to Bazemore. Parker outside. Pass to Giles, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Kings on top. They lead by...
I want all the bags. I want all the bags.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Holmes in at center. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Sacramento leading by 4.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the dunk by Parker.
So awesome to see Jabari Parker return to form, especially when he's rising up.
Down low, Gutteridge. Good on the leaner.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Holmes, good. Holmes got the lead, back up to 8 now for Sacramento.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Kings have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. That one goes. Count it. Barnes has got 6.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Over in the corner, Barnes trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Hield. Back to Joseph. Now Hield. 6 to shoot. Outside Joseph. Nobody near Barnes. Kept alive.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Bogdanovich. Barnes outside. Here's the three. Barnes with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Out to Morant. Inside. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Winslow. Brooks has got his first points in this one.
And that is quintessential team basketball. Winslow recognizing one of his guys was wide open.
Bogdanovich passes to Joseph. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Back to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. No good. Shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Floats it up there for Morant. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson, and there it is for him. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Joseph. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. 8-point game. And it's Morant missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And the turnover again by Sacramento. The Grizzlies trail by 8.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Bielitsa passes to Giles. And he banks in the layup. Giles has got his second basket of the game.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Left side Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Shot by Bielitsa. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead top. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Here's Morant. No points in the game yet for him. So on the floor for Memphis. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Bagley, and Bagley able to finish. Bagley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebounds.
And now Sacramento on the break. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks against Barnes. Brooks dishes to Winslow. And stolen by Bielitsa. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Brooks. A second chance effort. And it's Fox with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's Morant missing.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Loud pass to Bagley. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And Valanciunas penetrating. Memphis moving it around. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Winslow. Here's Jackson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Fox. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And here's Barnes for 3. And Winslow pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Outside for Jackson. Now the pass to Winslow. Down low. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Valanciunas. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. The kick out to Fox. From downtown, the offensive rebound.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant passes to Brooks. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Those are the shots that I think the coaching staff is wanting Harrison Barnes to take. When he drains that kind of stuff, he'll find his way into a groove.
Count that one. Jackson's got 12 points in the game.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Fox, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Morant with a wide open look. But they recover it. Valanciunas. It's hauled in by the Kings. Violets has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bagley with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Bagley kicks to Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Brooks. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Valanciunas, good.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Shoots from 8. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes, and it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Anderson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Kings leading now by 10. Fox finds Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Giles the pass to Bazemore. Hield from outside. Drains the three-pointer.
Now Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Jones dishes to Clark. And now Sacramento on the break. Bazemore. No one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Jones. And he makes good on the layup. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Melton. Lays it up off the glass. Melton's got his first 2 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fox finds Holmes. Here's Giles. To Holmes. Anderson with the block.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Melton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
Now, Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Clark outside to tie it up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox goes in. Can't connect from short range. And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Anderson.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off. That is a mature play from De'Aaron Fox. Not afraid to take the big one.
Anderson outside. Dishes to Clark. Anderson passes to Clark. Holmes with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Yeah, Kent Bazemore stepping up huge, staying calm, and drilling a huge shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Anderson. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Giles. And it's Harrison Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Winslow against Barnes. Winslow's shot is off. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Up again. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Bagley with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
excited, though. I'm so happy you had me on the show.
I love it. Thanks so much, champ, and congrats for being the first one to take down this year's 2K TV Challenge.
Thank you for having me, LD.
Well, many of you have taken on the 2K TV Challenge and shared your...
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge. Well, before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, and
thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitz, and it's Bagley in at the center position. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Yeah, Dan, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
It's so easy to plug into any lineup. Barnes is a versatile defender. I mean, he's a knockdown jump shooter, and he makes plays within the flow of the game.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Quick start for the Kings in this one. It's a 3-point game. Bielitsa with the bucket.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting it to the open teammate.
Williamson kicks to Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Favors passes to Williamson. Bagley with the rebound. For Sacramento, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Williamson. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Last. Woo. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson and his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Bagley with the bucket.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Bielitsa against Williamson. Holiday dishes to Favors. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Barnes. Stolen by Ball. Holiday against Fox. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Holiday attacking. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Oh, the defense can't let Jabari get comfortable from here. That's inviting trouble. He just proved it.
And the wide open shot from Redick. From outside, off the mark. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Parker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside Holiday. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Here's Hayes. And the Pelicans miss again.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Heel, the pass to Giles. Bazemore on the wing. 6 to shoot. Healed with the bucket.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Knocked loose. Holiday. And the pass to Melly. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
And Bazemore kicks to Giles. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Parker. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Redick for 3. Drills it from outside.
Oh, I mean, the main weapon in Redick's arsenal, he's out here to shoot it from deep, and he does that well.
On the wing, Heel. Outside, Joseph. Here's Parker. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Kings on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Okafor, the pass to Redick. Feeds it to Okafor. Holmes with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. Hield finds Parker. Back to Hield. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Holmes passes to Joseph. Now the feed to Hield. And the layup's good off the glass. Hield's got the lead up to 9 now for the Kings.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Redick, here we go. It's good. Redick's got 5 points so far.
Not just a shooter, Redick can also get inside, effective at exploiting holes in the defense.
And Hield with the basket on the assist by Bazemore.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. Boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. On the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now, here's Bagley. Fox finds Barnes. Back to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. And here's Bagley. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Bagley, great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 13.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
That one good for 2. And it's 6 points for Zion Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Now here's Williamson. He has 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Here's Fox. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Puts up a 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Pelicans trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williamson, the pass to Holiday. Feeds it to Favors. Over Bagley. Bagley with the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. Bielitsa with it. Fox passes to Bielitsa. He kicks it to Bagley. The shot's good. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man. Ball finds Williamson. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Ball with the rebound. Here's Williamson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. I can't think of a better call offensively. Get Zion the ball in the painted area and let him go to work.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, and quite possibly the fastest player in the league, Aaron Fox, is budding. And that'll do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Bielitsa. To the inside. Bagley. Good D by Williamson. So Favors will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 13. Releases. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. A three from Bogdanovic. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Holiday.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Got a piece of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Parker kicks it to Bazemore. Back to Parker. Up top, Holmes. Pass to Joseph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Some changes for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Ingram. For Sacramento, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
What creativity from the speedy guard. Fox enjoys showing off his sublime ball handling time to time.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
He was all alone on that one.
You got to appreciate how Fox reads the defense. I mean, he has a good feel for when to fire off the pass.
Okafor finds Hayes. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hayes has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the rejection by Holmes. Hield attacking. Barnes dishes to Hield. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Back to Fox. The pass to Giles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Fox. 3-pointer. Giles kicks to Hield. Passes to Barnes. From the arc. He can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 12. Hart the pass to Redick. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Redick's got 8 points.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And yes, it's good. And the Kings lead by 11.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Redick with the bucket.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And he gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Redick, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Giles kicks to Fox. Giles the pass to Barnes. To the paint. Now Holmes. Back to Giles. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Kings leading now by 8. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Bagley in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here's Bielitsa. Pass to Hield. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the inside. Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Favors. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Kings leading now by 3. Bielitsa passes to Hield. Outside, Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Good on the shot.
Well, an off guard by nature. Bogdanovich does have playmaking abilities.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Chalk up 2 there. Now Fox. Hield dishes to Bagley. Fox passes to Bielitsa. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Ingram outside. Williamson looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Wonderful defense from Hill right there. Gotta like seeing how he positions himself to get these blocks.
And then Bagley slams it in.
Well, Bagley's an agile athlete with exceptional leaping ability, so his fancy flush shouldn't be surprising.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is jacked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Kings leading now by 5. The pass to Bielitsa. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside. Outside, Redick. Here's Williamson. Second chance shot. Out to Ingram. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson trying to free himself up. The shot by Redick, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Bielitsa. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Hield can't hit. Pelicans trail by 5. And stolen by Bogdanovich. One-on-one here. Hield kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Hield. Passes it to Bielitsa. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the middle. And it's Bagley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Melly. And stolen by Bielitsa. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Fox. Drive to shoot. Bielitsa passes it to Hield. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram against Bagley. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Bagley finds Bogdanovich. Now, here's Fox. Here's the pass to Bielitsa. Here's Bogdanovich. That one doesn't go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there.
Barnes is checked in for Bogdanovich. Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. Here's Fox, kicks to Bagley. Down low, Hield. It's in!
Wow, what a play by Hield. Wow, just embracing the chance to take the big shot right there.
To the paint, 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Favors can't get it to go.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
And stolen by Favors.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Yes!
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
The wide open look here for Fox. A three-pointer, no good. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Marvin Bagley.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night.
with us over social. Here's a look at some of the more impressive ways you guys pulled it off.
From YouTube, so Tico, it's a LeBron James double take, choosing the all-time Cavs and all-time LeBron James variations alongside
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge, spanning the Sacramento River, here in the Kep. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan, Miles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes, and it's Bagley in at the center position. Bogdanovich passes to Barnes. Bagley kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Barnes. That shot off the mark. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Sacramento. Bagley kicks to Barnes. There's the 3. Rebound San Antonio. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Pass to Wiles. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Offline with his 3. Kings have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Bielitsa. It's hauled in by Lyles.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's Aldridge missing.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Fox deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Barnes. Tips it up, and Bagley able to finish.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Miles no good. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barnes dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside, Fox. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Here's Forbes. Off target from three-point range. Kings leading now by 3. Bielitsa finds Barnes. Kings moving the ball around. Bielitsa passes to Barnes. Bielitsa with the bucket. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Here's Forbes. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Forbes. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitz. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Gay kicks to Bellinelli. Back to Gay. Launches it. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
The Kings have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And the Kings making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs trail by 12. On the wing, Bellinelli. Pirtle inside. The rebound by Giles.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Joseph. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Shots good by Mills.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Giles kicks to Joseph. Parker passes to Joseph. Back to Hield. Jacks up a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's White. And so it's the Sacramento Kings up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Gay outside. The kick out to Walker. Passes it to Gay. From deep three-point range, San Antonio getting another chance here. Pirtle, the pass to White. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Outside, White fires from deep. Rebound by the Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
On the wing, Hield. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Gay passes to White. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
This is his first free throw of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. The Spurs also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bellinelli.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Barnes passes to Joseph. Barnes looking around. Here's Giles. Joseph finds Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. Latre cans it from downtown. Barnes has got 7 points.
When Barnes has space to fire from deep, you usually just assume it's going in. Very dangerous from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hield kicks to Barnes. Back to Hield. For three. That shot misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter. With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
To the inside. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Walker.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Hield the pass to Barnes. Fires the three. Sacramento gets it back.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Sacramento leading by 11. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And some changes here for the Kings. Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Harry Giles. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Trey Lyles checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for White.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Bielitsa finds Hield. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Sacramento making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Mills, who's checked in for San Antonio.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Mills with it, now guarded by Hield. Murray right side. Pass to Lyles. Now here's Mills, covered by Hield.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Mills has got the ball. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And, guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin. And that's a...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Barnes finds Bogdanovich. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Barnes against DeRozan. Here's Forbes. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Forbes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Inside. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Fox. 6 to shoot. Kings moving the ball around. A 3 from Bielitsa. It's hauled in by Lyles. Spurs trail by 13. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Barnes. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. Bogdanovich wide open. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
The shot's good from Forbes.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Some changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Giles is subbed in for Bogdanovich. San Antonio also making some changes. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Kings leading now by 9, and the turnover again by Sacramento.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Giles. That one goes in. And the Kings lead by 9.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Poeltl kicks to Bellinelli. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Giles.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
The pass to Bielitsa for the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. Parker's checked in for Sacramento. Buddy Hield comes in for Bielitsa. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mills, he's checked in for Walker. Mills can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Top Bazemore, covered by Mills. Parker passes to Fox. Back to Parker. It's stolen by Bellinelli. And here they go. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Patrick Mills.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Poeltl, and the shot goes down. Poeltl's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
Just a good, solid move by Kent Bazemore, working for high percentage shots around the paint.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And Parker with the basket on the assist by Holmes. And the Kings lead by 7.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And here's Mills from the arc. And no good. The Kings have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Parker passes to Holmes. Pirtle with the steal. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 7-point differential. Mills can't hit.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's the lob to Aldridge. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 9. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs. Miles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Parker.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Hield the pass to Barnes. This one for 3. Hield can't hit.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Barnes outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Forbes. They get the rebound. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Hield kicks to Bogdanovich. Hield outside. Barnes dishes to Hield. A 3 from Bogdanovich. A rebound by the Spurs. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
The powerful frame of Barnes went right through the foul like the defender wasn't even there.
And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Spurs trail by 3. Murray outside. Miles kicks to Forbes. At the elbow, Murray. Good work defensively by Fox. The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6, and that one drops.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pass to Forbes. Aldridge with it. Defended by Bagley. Aldridge, the pass to Lyons. To the middle. Double team on Aldridge. No good from 11 feet. Kings leading now by 5. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Whitey's checked in for the Spurs. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Murray. And here comes White, leading the fast break. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And that one, good.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the fourth. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Here's Bagley. And the layup falls. And the Kings lead by 5.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game.
The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
And finished off by Bagley.
And just easy to see why people are so high on Bagley. His ability to deliver there in the clutch is impressive. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's the first that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Bagley, the pass to Hield. Barnes outside. Now here's Hield. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. A 3 ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And it's the Kings with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Hield from outside. Nailed from three-point land. And the Kings lead by 7.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
For 3, Murray. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bagley finds Fox. And it's White with the rebound. From deep. They get it back. So the Kings win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.